Man, I be feeling like Quentin. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, I be feeling like Quentin. Quentin. Yeah. Man, I be feeling like Quentin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I be feeling like Quentin. Yeah. Quentin Quarantino. Yeah. Quarantino. Quentin Quarantino. Quarantino. Yeah. Quarantino. Quentin. Yeah. Man, I be feeling like Quentin. Yeah. Quarantino. Quentin. Quarantino. Quarantino. Yeah. Quarantino. Quentin. Yeah. Man, I be feeling like Quentin. Yeah. Nobody taking a shot. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So the WolfPack is a group of young gentlemen, some of my best friends in the whole wide world. We meet up and we talk about anything and everything, what's happening in the world, what's bothering us, social issues. It's just a couple of dudes who always just want to build each other and exchange thoughts and knowledge.
And it's a group of some very intelligent, really swag gentlemen who come together now and then to have fun and of course nurture each other and just, have the dopest tunes, man. And you guys are gonna get a chance to actually see what happens. So now you're part of the WolfPack.
This is where we chop up everything topical and anything that is worth us talking about. I love the homies. We always, in fact, it existed way before the cameras. So that's what the WolfPack is right now for y'all on camera.
The WolfPack is the pack that unpacks when it packed. Pack. Like Pac-Man.
Man, I be feeling like Quentin.
Yo, peace and love. You are not lost. This is the WolfPack Choonz. We're out here chopping it up. So yeah, I'm chilling with the homies. We're gonna talk about literally. Are we talking about cheese and shit? Oh yes, no, we're talking about cheese, which is money, not your bread. We're talking about the importance, because truth be told, gents, truth be told, we are in the 21st century, and to be in a relationship equals koala. Right? Like this thing started like even way back. Like being in high school, the hands are messing around with tertiary O's who have koala. And where you are in terms of tertiary O's, the honeys are messing with guys who are whipping outside the working class. So I want to find out literally from the homies, like how important is it to be liquid enough for satisfaction in the hand side? And as a man, how do you feel like, I'm there in terms of, I can make things happen with this cheese? Let's eat up.
I think the first thing that we have to acknowledge is that the internet has made this thing terrible.
Right.
It's made it absolutely terrible with the gram. Because, like you're saying, it's been a constant battle for us.
Yeah.
When you're in primary, it's about the kid in grade 7 who can buy sweets and you can't.
All you got is your
It's a
scuff teeth.
classism thing.
All you got is your scuff teeth.
All you got is your scuffing. And the scuffing is just jam.
Dog. On some plain white bread.
Sometimes the size of Cologne.
Don't lie. Anyway, it's cool. No, you got a nice cup of tea. Go on,
I really did it.
It's okay. Go on, cut you off.
Dog, like you said, in high school, it's the O's who are in university, who have allowance. They can send. They don't have a whip yet, because you're in high school. She's dating that
airtime.
They can send airtime.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They bell. Yeah. In school, like say lunchtime, you see the hand. What kind? Then now you're in tertiary and you find out, oh man, it's tough out here. I need this here, man. I can't be sending airtime. Yeah. She's with the O who crafts.
Has got a whip now.
He's got a whip. You're still out there in the combi.
But you can never imagine giving a whip.
You don't even think about it. Like, I can't wait to finish so I can get a job, so I can get a whip. But you don't even have a crib when you're living at your folks' place.
You dance with your dad.
You don't Bali.
That's how much of a light.
So now you craft.
So how do you get there, though? How do you get to where I know I'm good now in terms of quality? Or is it even a necessity? Because it's not play outside, it actually is.
No, definitely. I think for me, being in a relationship, especially in our time, at our age, you gotta have something, all right? You gotta make the other person's life easier, and vice versa also, right? And vice versa also.
Actually, I also want to underline that.
And vice versa also. And it doesn't have to be materialistic, maybe, all right? It's just about when we come together. It's convenient for the two of us. We like each other's company. We enjoy each other's company. And we can do more together. I would say there's just one person who's just like constantly, you dog. I'm just throwing out.
I got you.
Can't. Personally, I wouldn't be able to live in that kind of relationship. It's got to go two ways.
Because truth be told, man, like for us to link up, equals guala. You're not gonna chill at the park.
No, we're not.
Even when you're not linking up, even just talking.
Even talking.
I need that
And
guy.
postcard, this minister don't end, so sometimes I can't reach him because I don't got it like that. You know what I mean? And I buzzed him today. He knew what time it was. He didn't call me back.
I did call you back.
So what happens when there's no koala and the love is like overflowing?
Do you know what I think? I think personally, it's a conversation that you gotta have with your hand. Like I said, the unfortunate thing is the influence all over the internet.
Yeah.
Because what you got,
good point.
it's hard. It's hard now to say because transparency is everything.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, you find this hand and you start kicking it. You both like each other.
Yeah.
You go, it's a hand. I get squalled 7K a month.
Yeah.
My rent is 1.5.
Yeah.
Electricity is usually 400.
Yeah.
Basically, after everything, I'm left with 4K or 3K. Of that 3K, I save a K or whatever, so you and I can blow a K, and that's my money.
Sure.
The unfortunate thing now is she'll be cool with that, and then Instagram will come and someone will say they've got inches, and they know inches for okay, I don't know, you buy hair, but
Anyway, that's what I say. I couldn't wait for you also pass the ball, but it's been a while. It's like, ta. It was like a Swazi thing, you know what I mean? He excited. I'm like, I wanted to jump in, and it was like, whoa there.
You have the mic.
Anyway, with that said, I feel like it's like a wave. You gotta have the oil in it all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a spank. It doesn't have to overflow like Instagram. It's a myth. There's a few of us that actually have it like that, to be honest.
Yeah, very
Some
few.
people are pretending and they can't even do the long term now, where you're pushing a strong 4 years with your shorty and you guys are actually looking alright. You know, you don't have
Fast money.
And also, when you play yourself, you also have the outside donor. You guys see that there's always this guy also outside.
ready.
You know, or sometimes even a shorty that likes you who's older and is willing to find your relationship. There's always someone that could find it. Sometimes even your parents, they can keep your relationship alive because you're staying in the 7th quarter with the shorty, you're whipping your mom's car. But even that's money, you get me. So with me, I feel like you always need to have, but I can't believe Prince mentioned vice versa. Because you know what happens? The Instagram and stuff, I'm not fighting the gram and the lifestyle, and there's this Sabanel, what is it called? That thing, you see that
Hey,
thing?
that thing is a mess, man.
I'm not fighting any of that. I'm just saying that
I am.
if I'm gonna buy you inches, baby girl, remember what they
Inches is hair, is it?
Yeah. You ain't buying no hair.
Bro code.
Bro code.
I don't know these
So
things.
I feel like you should also make my life a little bit convenient, you know, in any way possible. If maybe your parents own KFC, now let me now be able to go get that streetwise 2 for
Subway
free. You
KFC.
know, something.
You want
It
Subway
mustn't
and
always
also.
be. That's what I've learned recently, that it's teamwork makes the dream work.
Except, Ali, you know, it's really, in theory, like I said, in a perfect world, we have so many of these instances where you can say, oh, it's easy. But if you're being honest, buddy, your hand will tell you, right, Sabawela, 16 inches or whatever,
Yeah.
and you'll save up for 3 months. You spend 6K. It took you 3 months to get that 6K. You buy that hair, Pali. She's happy for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
She means something else.
Then
Bali.
she stops wearing it.
Then everyone starts going to Pali. Everyone's going to Pali right now. Where are you going to get? It took you 3 months to get 6K for hair. That 6K doesn't even buy a ticket to Pali.
I remember the first time I heard the word Bali, I thought it's about my dad. I was like, oh,
Because they went to
check
my
my
dad.
Bali. Except Bali, honestly speaking,
Oh, except Pali.
that was
No. It's
don't
Choonz.
have
No freestyle.
aware. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, even these trips and whatnot, it's painful. It's painful, Printer, knowing that your shorty now is putting you under pressure to move from the goal, because a shorty will be like, you need to build a crib,
Yeah.
and then on your way to buy the cemented cash bill, she'll be like,
Like,
yo,
nah, bro,
yo,
actually,
Bali.
yeah.
Can we just pass by Bali first before we get the cement? When you get back, you don't even have a crib.
And then
we're back from Bali now.
And the cheese is gone now.
Gone.
So with bringing it back, no, you need the koala, but also you need to also be very clever as a whole.
Because Printer touched on something, actually both of y'all touched on something very important, this vice versa.
Oh, come back
So you
to
gotta
this-
come back with
but
vice
wait,
versa.
here's my angle,
You need to
right?
make t-shirts.
Look at it like this. truth be told, it's like common knowledge for guys to provide. You get what I'm saying? Like,
understand.
it's like that unwritten rule
In
Even
Africa,
In Africa,
Not
even-
just not
generally,
even in Africa,
yeah.
just
generally, yeah, right?
In nature.
But
I
the
don't-
white
I don't-
honey is alright.
I don't want to be.
The white honey is alright.
Like even back in the day from caveman
Yeah,
era, you know what I'm
it's
saying?
nature.
So my question then is to the homies is that, yo, now if that's the case, what of this, because we're talking about koala in a relationship. Now what of the situation where your hand is killing it with the money? And when I still
So worst thing you could ever experience from your
So
honey.
can I ask
Exactly.
a question?
So
Can I
what
ask a
happens?
question?
Yeah, please.
Right? Off that question.
Sure.
We'll see. Why would it be even a question, right? That your hand is nga and you're not.
I'm sure it's a vice versa thing now.
Yeah, but you can still play a role in the relationship, right? My question is really just around why would it be a thing, right? Is it the male ego,
100%.
right? Is the male ego wanting to be the provider, wanting to be,
Of course.
you know, or is it just maybe your hand is now acting like or some?
Oh,
Yeah,
good
I'll
question.
just be honest with you, man. I'd love to be a kept man. If I could get an allowance, a boyfriend allowance, I'm cool with my hand earning millions more than me. I'd love that life.
A boyfriend
Love it.
allowance.
Oh, I'm ready. If she calls me, dog, she wants me to wash the dishes, I got you.
Why can't you do it?
Because I can only do it if Shorty was still equals. You know, like it's not like now. You like if I get my bag.
Yeah.
You know, it mustn't be that.
Still
it must
the vice versa.
I must still be able to say,
Cloud that.
you go get this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I can tell it, but I can't do the whole.
You're skinny.
But you see,
Yeah,
But money
I
is
can't
power,
do it.
bro. Let's not
I
play
know.
ourselves.
That's
You
why
can't play
I'd rather
yourself,
get mine. If I can't get a cougar, for instance, like I can't do the cougar thing. Rather get mine. I cannot get the ice now in front of all the shorties. And now even the tone. I'm talking about the tone. Yeah. I clean. I sweep. I don't mind. My shorty sends me around. I don't mind.
you just don't want to be called yo now.
Yeah, I
So
say,
it's
you know
about
what I
respect.
mean.
It's
But
about
then, to that
respect.
shit,
It's about
cool man,
respect.
I will tell you so much.
Because look at
Yeah,
it.
respect,
This
right?
This
Respect.
is Shorty with the millions. She's with her nigga friend. Maybe let's just give him. Let's say he's gay, right? They both towing millions.
Yeah.
I'm here now. Then they now as shorties telling me to get the ice. You know what I mean? The tone. You know that's all I'm asking for, the tone.
So in my defense, what I was saying
Yeah.
about being cool with it, I had the respect in mind.
Yeah.
So I had the respect in mind where to know I'm not going to be an employee. Because the thing is, in my mind, it was all about affection as well. You know, because if I have the loot and I'm taking care of my hand, I'm doing it because
You love it.
I love
Good
it. It's like-
place.
it's- I'm not even going to remember. It's like I say, Ish, here's the 200. Go buy the airtime that you want. I'm not even going to go. Oh, I give you 200. You know what I mean? So I also don't. I don't assume that she's going to go. Hey, I gave you 5K. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, oh, I'd be cool with it. Because to me, it just seems like an opportunity to continue being me without the pressure.
Whoa, that's
For
deep.
her to
because
just enable you.
Yeah.
Right? Because
That's
she's
a-
got the resources.
That's a nice way to wrap it up because I remember there's a point where when I was in a relationship, like my
Not so
hand-
long ago.
Last week.
My hand, can I get to the point? My hand at the time, dog.
A week ago.
Are you gonna let me holler?
I had to
Holla,
all those two
holla,
that did.
holla.
But he never tuned last week.
Anyway,
I know
so
it was on a
one of my
Tuesday last
homies,
week.
right, wanted to travel and he needed cheese, right? So I had to think about ATM and going to withdraw and whatnot. And she had liquid on her side, right? And then where I'm going is the respect and the position, right? What she did, instead of jumping in and be like, hey, I got koala here, friend. You know what I'm saying? She put me to the side and like, yo, I actually have koala. Yeah, make your man's nice. Now I came through as the dude. I'm like, hey, dog. Actually, shout
See,
out.
that's dope.
So where I'm
That's
going,
teamwork.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Where I'm
teamwork.
going with this, I remember my aunt used to say, yo, you know that a man just needs two things. This is a woman telling me this. It's a man just needs two things, respect and position. You know, everything else comes secondary. Like, and that feeds the male ego, unfortunately. respect and position. If I know with my man as a hand is chilling with his boys, I'm not gonna come to him like it's a chance.
It's time to get
like
fuck outta
position.
here.
I'm like, yo, I'm with Paul right now. Let me let him wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to say in terms of that. Respect and position. The cheese, it plays a role, but it's not like a defining thing to keep people together.
I think that's
why
why
you were saying.
I love the fact that this thing is biblical, because the instruction is wives respect your husband, husbands love your man. Because love your woman, your wife. Yes, sorry. Because that's what Hans wants, basically.
Love.
I get love, and the thing is, the reason why it's so broad is because there's something called love language. You know what I mean?
Right.
And for most men, it's typical that respect is the biggest love language. Hans,
Hard,
res-
huh?
for
More
men,
than love.
Yeah, respect.
So the testosterone, bro. The testosterone.
Hands spark affection, they spark love. All the other things come with it or through it in some way, you know what I mean? Because even to them, because the reason I'm thinking about love languages is, for some people, you buying a bag, for some hands, you buying a bag is showing how much you love. The fact that you know I love bags, you thought about me, you consider it, that's their love language.
Word.
But I also just wanted to add, right?
Right.
Because he's talking about loot being, the fuel of the relationship. I think it's also important that when you give as a man, because as a man, you always want to play the role of a provider. You gotta give from a place where it's love. It's not from a place where you want to own
Got you.
this person.
Yeah.
Buying
Because-
loyalty.
Yeah.
Buying-
It shouldn't
Interest was for ownership.
Yeah, right. It should be. I love this is my girl. I want to make her life easy. Because the moment you start doing it for ownership, the moment she leaves you or she's not happy or whatever the case, it's beef.
Yeah.
You want all your things back.
Yeah.
I love it. Yo, this is the WolfPack Choonz. We out here wrapping it up. Make sure you click the like. Is it like, right?
Like, comment,
comment, subscribe. You got the etiquette, bro. Like, comment, subscribe.
Shout
We're
out to the
recording
wifey.
live out here at Mzimba View in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Do not get it twisted. You might want to come here and fry some nyamas, you know? Peace and love.
Fry some yam.
Is it fry?
Oh, just